that's what I basically do for his breakfast when we can't go on walks. We mentally train him. We have to mentally tire him out. Sit. Good boy. We are practicing his sit stays. He gets a little uncomfortable with me walking around him while sitting still, so I just wanted to practice this with him. So here, I want him to stay sitting until I release him from his sit command. We're still working on this, but we use the word free to release him from the command that I put him in. Good. Heel. Down. Just like earlier, we are practicing his down stays. Again, he gets a little uncomfortable with me walking away from him on his down command, so we're just doing a little more practice here. I want him to be successful, so I take one full step and I reward him for not moving, and I usually take it step by step in order for him to stay down on his command. Good boy. Now it's time for heel work. Keep practicing with your pups indoors before expecting your pup to have a perfect heel outside. I want him to sit automatically when I stop, so I jackpot him when he does this. Heel. I also want to put a disclaimer out there that I am not a professional dog trainer. I just learned everything from YouTube, and this is what I'm doing with Astro. Now it's time for a round. I did not put a word to this command. I want him to be comfortable going around me first with just the hand cues that I give him. So I've been working with Astro on obedience and behavior training since day one. We brought him home at 8 weeks old, and this is where we are now. Again, we're not perfect, but I just wanted to show you what we do when we can't go on walks when it's too cold outside. I also just taught him how to play dead, and he knows that he gets jackpot for doing this, so I think that's why he offered a play dead on his own. Good boy. He's sitting in my lap. That's your lap? Yes! Good lap. Oh, and look what my socks say. My socks say, "It's okay to fart." My brother got it for me for like 2 Christmases ago, and I love my "It's okay to fart" lap. Good boy. Sit. Sitting in my lap. You're so cute, Bubba's. Down. Oh, Bubba's. Get down. Leave it. Yes. So throughout the entire training session, I interchange between using my yes, which is our marker word, and then the clicker. Yes. The clicker is also a great marking tool. I use the clicker to let him know that yes, you made a great choice, and here's a reward. We're playing the game It's Your Choice. By choosing not to eat the treats in front of him, he gets rewarded. Here, I'm clicking and rewarding him for eye contact rather than focusing on the food in front of him. I love it when he gives me eye contact. It really shows that he's focusing on me. Good. So he's looking at my pouch right now, which has his breakfast. So I'm not going to give it to him until he gives me eye contact. Good. Good boy. Yes! Good boy. Yours! I put Astro on his place command so that I can fill his snuffle mat with the rest of his kibble. I know I already emphasized this before, but I always look for eye contact before releasing him to his reward. I think eye contact is extremely important to show that his focus is on me. And that's what I basically do for his breakfast when we can't go on walks. We mentally train him. We have to mentally tire him out. What was that? Astro! Yes, good boy. In my opinion, practicing recall in the house is equally as important practicing it out of the house. And always reward, always make sure that you reward when they come to you when called. Oh, yes. You're so cute. Good boy. Bang! I have to always remind myself that it is okay for Astro to not complete every single command. Puppies make mistakes and it's okay, especially after a long training session. But I always try to get him to follow through with each command, but here he's clearly frustrated. My number one tip is to keep the training session short and fun. Oh, I guess we're not doing bang. I think he's a little frustrated. I think he worked enough for his food. I'm gonna give the rest of his kibble in the slow feeder, add some water and some strawberries. This is his slow feeder, and I'm going to add the rest of his kibble. Now we just gotta hydrate it. Oh shoot. It's not the most appetizing meal, but he loves it. He'll jump right into his crate. Yeah, good boy. Good sit. And then he's gonna wait for my release word. Yours. Good boy. So this is what Astro eats in a day. For breakfast, he has 1 cup of open farm puppy kibble. For both of his lunch and dinner, we have 1 raw patty from Steve's Real Food. We switch between beef and turkey. And then of course he has treats throughout the day. And I will create another video on what he eats so you can visually see it. And after a training session, I love to keep it light and fun with some play. Astro loves a good pull. Also, another tip, don't forget to let your dog win. It keeps it really interesting and fun, and it's not that fun when you keep winning all the time. Ouch! So Astro is very vocal when he pulls. Some may see this as aggression, but I totally disagree. I think it's just him telling me that he's having a great time and he wants to continue pulling with me. I am obsessed with the faces he makes when he pulls. It's just the cutest thing in the world, and I just want to kiss him when he makes those faces. Where's Daddy? Is that Daddy? Yeah? Who's that? After all of that mental training that we did, he is out. Aw, good night, my sweet boy. But I hope you enjoyed watching what I do with Astro when we physically can't exercise him. I believe it was 5 degrees this morning and it was way too cold, but we eventually took him out when it got warmer. Is he catching it?